If you're a dog owner, and especially if you're new to this, you've probably felt that pressure, right? That feeling that you need to be spending hours every single day training and playing just to build a real bond. But what if I told you the secret to an absolutely unbreakable connection wasn't about time at all? Let's get into the simple science behind building a powerful bond in just a few minutes a day. So this is the big question that really changes everything. We're all taught that more is more, right? But you know what? Canine behavioral science, it tells a totally different story. It actually suggests you can build a deeper, way more meaningful bond with your dog in just 3 focused minutes a day than you might in, say, a 2-hour walk where you're just distracted by your phone. So, here is the thing. It is not about the quantity of time you spend, it is all about the quality of the interaction. A dog's brain is literally wired for these short, intense bursts of social connection. These high-quality little moments, these micro-interactions, are what really truly build trust. For your dog, these focused moments are like hitting the social jackpot. They're worth so much more than hours of just sort of paying attention. I love this metaphor. Think of your relationship with your dog as a trust bank account. Every single positive, focused interaction you have, that's a deposit. And this 3-minute daily ritual we're about to break down, well, that's like making a huge, high-value deposit every single day. You're building up this incredible wealth of trust and loyalty. Okay, let's start the clock on minute 1. The first part of this ritual is all about engaging your dog's most powerful, most enriching sense, their incredible sense of smell. It's basically their superpower. And get this, the scale here is just staggering. A dog's sense of smell is 40 times more powerful than ours. So when they're sniffing, they're not just smelling, they're processing this whole world of deep data that we can't even begin to imagine. So letting them use that sense, it is profoundly satisfying for them. You know, studies have actually found that these scent games, what they call nose work, literally increase a dog's optimism. But here's the real key for building trust. When you set up this game without shouting commands, you totally shift your role. You're not the boss barking orders anymore. You become their silent partner, a collaborator in their success. And in the dog world, a collaborator is someone you trust completely. And the best part is, it's so easy to get started. You don't need any fancy equipment. For just 1 minute, hide a few treats in a rolled-up towel, maybe under some plastic cups, or just in a pile of crumpled paper and let them hunt. Just let them use their brain and their nose. All right, on to minute 2. This is where we focus on respect and agency. And honestly, this is a step where so many well-meaning owners accidentally damage trust every single day, just because we assume our dog always wants our affection. So here's the test. It's so simple. You're gonna pet your dog for about 5 seconds in a spot they usually like, maybe their chest or under their chin. Then you stop and you pull your hand completely away. The next move is up to them, and your job is just to listen. So how do you listen? You watch their body language. Are they giving you a clear yes by nudging your hand or leaning their body into you, or maybe giving you a little lick? Or is it a no? Do they turn away, or maybe just look away? This simple act of asking for permission and actually respecting the answer, it is huge. Because here's the bottom line, trust is a two-way street. When you show your dog that you respect their boundaries, that their no actually has power, they learn that you are a safe and predictable person in their life, and that is the very foundation of deep mutual trust. And now, for our final and maybe most powerful minute, we're going to tap directly into the biology of bonding with something called the oxytocin gaze. This is where the real magic happens. It's called the oxytocin loop. Now, oxytocin is often called the love hormone or the bonding hormone, and for a very good reason. It's the same chemical that bonds a mother to her newborn baby. And what's incredible is that dogs have somehow hijacked this exact same bonding pathway with us humans. Yeah, a huge study back in 2015 in the journal Science confirmed this. This chart basically shows the result. When dogs and their owners share a soft gaze, oxytocin levels spike in both of them. So you're not just making your dog feel good, you're creating a shared biochemical experience of connection. It's amazing. But the technique here is everything. This is not a staring contest, okay? A hard, direct stare can feel like a threat to a dog. The key is to use soft, almost sleepy eyes. Just sit quietly with your dog, and if they happen to look at you, meet their gaze softly for just a few seconds and then blink slowly. It's like a biological handshake that says,
We are family. We are safe. So, we have our 3 minutes, right? A scent game, a consent test, and an oxytocin gaze. But what's the glue that holds it all together and makes it so incredibly powerful? Well, it all comes down to the power of routine. If there is one thing you take away from all this for your own dog, let it be this. Consistency is so much more important than intensity. It's not about one long, intense training session on a Saturday. It's about the small, consistent things you do every single day. That's what builds a rock-solid foundation.
And why is that? Well, because for an animal, predictability equals safety. When you do this little ritual at roughly the same time each day, you become the most reliable and safe thing in their entire world. And that feeling of safety, that's the only way you get to that incredible blind trust we all dream of having with our dogs. So let's bring it all back to our trust bank account. See, trust isn't something you win one time and then you're done. It's a daily deposit. This 3-minute ritual is your simple, powerful way to invest in that account every single day. And the interest it pays back? Well, that comes in the form of a happier, more confident, and deeply loyal best friend. So, here's my challenge to you. Just give it a try for 1 week. That's it, just 3 minutes a day. And then ask yourself this question. Look at the way your dog looks at you, the way they interact with you, and just see what's changed. What are they telling you now?
Hey there. If you're curious about what's really going on inside your dog's mind, make sure to subscribe for more. Give this video a like and share your thoughts or your dog's behavior in the comments below.